Good morning, dear hearts. We're at lesson 264, and this is kind of a favorite lesson. Remember the section that we're reading, our special thought that's guiding us through. This is what is the body? And we're to read that every morning and practice as morning and evening and hourly, as it has been, as it will be. Even after we finish the workbook, that's how we should practice. And before I get started, again, please subscribe. Today's lesson is I am surrounded by the love of God. Now, just to say that lesson over and over again to ourselves is certainly a comfort and a joyful thought. And there have been many other lessons, as there always are, that lead up to it. Not one lesson stands alone and is given to us one time and then never again. Every lesson folds into or weaves into this wonderful spiritual tapestry that we have been putting together. So some of the lessons that remind us of this, my holiness envelops everything I see. God goes with me wherever I go. Way back in the beginning, lesson 41. And also lesson 222, not so very long ago, that God is with me. I live and move in Him. And within that lesson is the lines, He is my source of life, the life within the air I breathe, the food by which I am sustained, the water which renews and cleanses me. And yes, I am sustained by the love of God. So there are so many lessons that we can see them all as being revisited within I am surrounded by the love of God. And this lesson starts with the prayer part, and it says, Father, you stand before me and behind and beside me in the place I see myself, and everywhere I go, God goes with me wherever I go. There is no way I can ever be separate from my Father, my source, my Creator. You are in all the things I look upon, the sounds I hear, in every hand, as we spoke of yesterday, that reaches out for my own. Every hand that reaches for me, and I've said this before, is simply a stand-in, all right, to use a movie metaphor, a stand-in for the hand of God reaching for me that I might join my hand with His. That would be a capital H. And this revisits also yesterday's lesson that my holy vision sees all things as pure, that everything that I'm looking upon and the sounds I hear, they're all reflecting God for me, and that is all in purity and innocence and wholeness and oneness. In you, time disappears and place becomes a meaningless belief. For what surrounds your son and keeps him safe is love itself. I mentioned this last year when I did this lesson, that there was a song back in probably the 80s, and many of you may not have been born then, I'm not sure, but that love is in the air. And yes, love is in the air. It is the air I breathe, and it is God. What I breathe in that sustains me and renews me is God. God comes in and love comes out. There is no source but this, and nothing is that does not share its holiness, that stands beyond your one creation, or without the love which holds all things within itself. And think of that love is what holds all things together. All things are held together in the loving embrace of God, in the wholeness and the interconnectedness of God. Again, that pebble in the pond, there, as we place a pebble or throw a pebble or a thought, it all goes out, it all extends, it all reaches. There is no such thing as an idle thought, and everything we think, we say, we do has an effect. We have the cause, it has the effect. Let that effect today be one of love for everyone and everything. So, Father, your Son is like yourself. We come to you in your own name today to be at peace within your everlasting love. And then it finishes with, my brothers, join with me in this today. This is salvation's prayer. Must we not join in what will save the world along with us? We go hand in hand. We save the world together. This place that has become sad and beaten down upon, downtrodden, can be lifted up again into the joyous currency, the energy of love. Today, by us, join with me, hand in hand, hand in hand. I hope this helped. I hope you are feeling this joyous lesson as I am. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please be here tomorrow. Namaste.